cycle complete. I'm good in the streets and I'm good in the peace. Party to Damascus with all my hiker trash. Knock the world off its axis. Call me the Blackalachian, yeah.
Hey, good morning, folks. How y'all doing, man? Sorry if I look a little rough. Got bags and stuff under my eyes, but I didn't sleep well because I was harassed twice during the night by a skunk. Man, I woke up about, I want to say about 12 o'clock last night. I heard something like rustling. Something just woke me up, and I looked back. You know, I had my doors up like that, open like that for my tent, and look, doggone skunk. I'm like, oh, I start shooing him away or whatever. So he ran off, whatever. I was like, now I'm up nervous, looking forward, thinking and hoping it don't come back and try to spray me or something, right? So about an hour, I finally got back to sleep. Really starting to get back into a deep sleep. And what do I hear again? A little more rustling. Turn around again, skunk again. I say, okay, enough is enough. Now I got my mace in there, I got my machete and my knife and everything in there. I don't want to get out and have a toe-to-toe with the skunk if I can help it. And you know, my mace might hurt him, but his spray gonna stink me up for days. I might not be able to walk in no establishment for days. And I ain't got enough VA juice to take a tomato bath today. So I'm like, I jumped out the tent. I just thought, as you can see all them rocks right there, man, I just started throwing handfuls of rocks at him. Boom, boom. He took off and ain't come back no more. But yeah, so that's why I got these bags under my eyes, because I ain't really had no sleep, man. I usually only get about 3 or 4 hours sleep at the most, but that skunk cut into my REM sleep last night. So yeah, but yeah, man, it's day 19. We up right here at Barkley Lake, right outside of Grand Rivers. Man, I think I was telling y'all the wrong days these last 2 days. I think I missed a day and I was off a day, but I just counted and this is day 19. So day 19, yeah. So we're about 60 miles from where I want to get to today, which is Cave In Rock, Illinois. Yeah, try to get to Cave In Rock, Illinois and stop at the state park. I already checked on the campsites and everything, so it's just about making it there. Yesterday I wasn't feeling like riding 50 or 60 miles yesterday, so I just did like 30 miles and called it a day. And like I said, plus where I was trying to head to the camp was shut down, so I had to make other plans. Got to be adjustable, as I always say. You got to be as water. Y'all know I always say that, be like water. Bruce Lee, I stole a quote. It's mine now. It's mine now. I'm the captain now. But yeah, man, I hope y'all having a great day. I'm just up, getting to my coffee, about to make my coffee. Got my water over here boiling and everything, and then we're gonna start packing up and try to get a move on before it get too late, and I'll not be able to make them 60, or I'll be pushing them 60 at 5 or 6 o'clock in the afternoon. I don't want to do that. I want to try to get there early if possible. It ain't really bad climbs today, just a little jagged here and there, up and down, but not like what I've been going through for the past, I say 4 or 5 days. So it's cool with me. Yeah, so that's what we're gonna do today, man. When I get some more something else interesting I can tell you guys or whatever, we'll pull the camera back up and we'll whip it out and we get to filming. But until then, man, love and light to all. Hope y'all having a blessed day whenever you watch this. Hope y'all chasing your dreams. Hope y'all living your life to the fullest, man. That's the only thing I can ask of you. I can't even really ask that of you because I don't, you know, I ain't you, but I do ask that of you, man. Just do your best, live your best life, man. And peace.
What up, everybody? What up, man? Day 19, Kentucky. I have some bad news, guys. Bad news. My bike is broken. I mean, I think beyond repair. Let me get down here and let you guys look, man. Oh, this sucks. This really sucks. My derailleur, as you can see, is in shambles. Right here, where's that piece? Right there. Can you see that piece right in the middle? That snapped off right there. It was attached to like right there, but it snapped off while I was coming downhill pedaling, and snapped off and started twisting up into my spokes, locked up into my spokes and everything. A couple of my spokes are bent a little bit, and just twisted the chain all up, man. And I think that might be it for this bike, because just the way that it's just one piece. It was one piece, one solid piece, and it's kind of snapped off. I don't know if it was wearing down the whole time, but I know it snapped off. And hold on, let me stop before I get hit. But man, I don't think that could be fixed. I think that may be a whole new bike, because like I said, this is one piece. That's one piece attached to it right there. You see it's welded. So wow, that sucks, man. I'm going to push my way back into Grand River. I'm about, I would say about 4 miles from Grand River. So I'm gonna push my way back into Grand River. They have a bike shop there. I'm gonna stop at the bike shop, see what they can tell me. But it's not looking good for this bike, I gotta be honest. Yeah, and I'm gonna try to maybe contact REI when I get back down here and see what my next steps are. I'm gonna keep positive. Hopefully this isn't the end of my trip. I pray that this is the end of my trip. I'm right under 700 miles in, man. I still got a long way to go. But what can you do? What can you do? So we'll see, man. We'll see. I'll get back with you guys in a minute once I know more. And we'll go from there and try to plan accordingly. But right now I gotta make my way back into Grand River. Love and light to all. I appreciate y'all rocking with me, man. You know, sometimes you get some snags in the road. Literally a snag in the road. But yeah, we're just gonna keep pushing, man, and see what we can do, man. I got hiking poles, man. I hike this thing. I got hiking poles on the back, as you can see, for my Z-Packs, man. I hike this dang thing, man. If I could, I'd ride a banana seat bike, man. I don't know, but I don't want to go home. Oh, I don't. Let me get to it, y'all, man. I'll get back with you as soon as I know something. Love and light, man. Good news, everybody. Good news. We are back on the road, thanks to Jackie over at Wood and Wave in Granite River, Kentucky, man. Thank God for him, man. Jackie just fixed me up quickly in about 30-45 minutes. Had the parts that I needed. I didn't have to wait overnight or order any parts. He got me in and out. So if you stop in Grand River and need anything bike-wise, make sure you stop at Wood and Wave. Great guys. Jackie, ask for Jackie. Tell them the Blackalachian sent you, man. And yeah, we are back on road. This what it was. This piece right here had completely, right there, as you can see, it snapped off right there. It snapped off on me. And this got all tangled up, chain got all tangled up. So he changed my chain, got me a new derailleur, used derailleur, pretty much brand new harness, new hanger, and we ready to go. So, whew, man, a breath of fresh air. I told you guys, always stay positive, and man, woo! Back on road, baby, we back on road. Day 19, we back. Woo! You down and out, but you can't never count me out, baby. I was down for a couple hours, but you never count me out. Man, it feels great to be back rolling. What up, everybody? Oh, the dogs just seen me. They were asleep on the porch. They didn't even see me. But they done woke up. Well, can't catch me now. Can't catch me now, fool.
Superstar. Now, it was interesting watching, I saw some of one of the older.
What up, folks? Oh man, I got good lighting finally. Y'all remember last year on the AT, my Samsung used to hate on me with the lighting. This year, the iPhone kind of doing the same thing, but I guess it's just the angles that I'm facing up towards the sun is trying to compensate, I guess. But I was just through checking my maps, man, hiding out from the sun right here on the side of this Dollar General in Smithfield, Kentucky. Smithfield, Kentucky. So I'm hiding out from the sun real quick, check my maps. Guess what? I'm over 700 miles, baby. I'm like 705. So that's a good milestone. Good milestone. I feel good. I feel strong. I don't know, you know, it might not reflect in the guns. I don't know, whatever. Skinny guy, but just getting a little water in me real quick, and then I'm about to push on about 6 miles from Birdville, I think, Kentucky. Then I'm about 40 miles away from Cave-In Rock, where I'm headed today. So about 10:30, a little bit after 10:30, I got good terrain coming up, good flat terrain coming up for the next, I don't know, about 7 or 8 miles. Then I got 2 big 300 or 400 foot climb, well, like 300 foot climbs, and then after that it's all flat. So I'm good, man. Back up. I'm gonna spray you. Hey! Can you get your dogs? Don't run over here. I'm telling you. You're pretty, but I will spray you. I just filled up not too long ago. Thank you. What's up, folks? Day 20 here, live from the Ohio River, crossing the Ohio River. It's not too wide, not super wide. It ain't the Mississippi, but it's nice. Headed over into Cave Rock, across there, Illinois. Kentucky is behind us for the moment. As I told you guys, I'm coming in stay for night. Man, this is pretty beautiful right here. Murky water. I wouldn't like to be swimming through this, but yeah, beautiful, man, beautiful, beautiful. Good morning, folks. Day 21. What up? Good morning. I'm leaving up out of Cave-In Rock State Park, right here in Illinois. Crossed over yesterday, man. Feeling good, feeling great. Literally I see why they call this cave in rock, because they actually have a cave in a rock. So, you know, I didn't stop there yesterday. They say if you walk across over that way, it'll lead you to it, but I ain't no big fan of caves, personally. Bats be in caves. I've seen enough cave movies to where they be having them subterranean humans, them I Am Legend looking beings kicked in caves, so I just ain't a fan of caves. I don't think I'm gonna find one of them in there, but hopefully, knock on wood, but I just ain't a cave guy. So, if I can, let me stop, take this off so y'all can see the Ohio River, what I'm riding by. I'm riding back down by the ferry right now, heading my way back to the ferry, but look at that. That's the older ferry. I don't know if it's in commission or out of commission or what, but yeah, that's the Ohio River right there. Man, just imagine being enslaved, running away, trying to run to freedom, and you come across on the other side of that shore right there from Kentucky, over here in Ohio, which was considered to be, you know, on your way to freedom, almost there. That had to be a real good feeling, especially coming all the way from the south, like I came from Alabama, coming from all the way down there and coming through those swamps, those backwoods, outrunning dogs, you know, crossing over back across forth through rivers, trying to get them to lose your scent, you know what I mean, and just trying to follow a path that you didn't know where it was going to actually probably lead you, you know, 100% sure. So just them thoughts, man, that energy, that's a strong energy. Them were some powerful people, powerful. I can only aspire to be a 10th of what they were, you know. So yeah, when you just think about it and put it in perspective like that, it's a little bit different, especially I'm coming across free, cooling on a bike, you know, just free, man. So just put that on your mind. Oh yeah, you may be, I don't know, I don't think you can see it right there on the other side. That's the other ferry. Ah man, I got a big pimple. I gotta bust that. Woo, that's nasty. I'm talking about dirty hands. I need to bust that dirty pimple on my face. Well, let me take care of that real quick, and I'll get back to you in a minute, and I'll show you the rest of this little town before I jump on the ferry. Love and Light, man, day 21. Blackalachian and a special guest. Woo, nasty. Peace. Tell y'all about Miss Sherry, man, a trail angel I just met earlier today. Man, I started this morning leaving out of Cave in Rock. I was coming, making my way on the trail or whatnot, and I had got about 2 or 3 miles, and passed the lady. She stopped, slowed down, stopped. She was driving the truck. Said, "Where you going?" I said, "Well, eventually Canada." She said, "Well, you keep going that way, you're gonna run to a dead end in about 5 miles, campground." So I said, "Really? Oh, I didn't know." Showing on my map, I don't know why it showed up on a map like that. Maybe the road closed or something like that. I'm not sure. But she said, "Nah, ain't no way out there," or whatever. So she said, "Well, just throw your stuff on. I'll give you a ride back, you know, I'll show you which way to go, get the way you're going." Asked me where I was headed. I said, "Sturgis." Boom. So gave me a ride back down into town to Marion, Kentucky. Stopped at McDonald's, had coffee, man. Had a good old nice talk about 45 minutes, almost an hour. Sitting there just talking, man, just had a good old conversation. She prayed for me before she left and everything, and man, that was just a real good boost of love and energy and positivity just from a stranger this morning. And you know, I guess they say you never meet a stranger, just meet a bunch of people you ain't talked to and met yet, you got to know, you know. But that was just a blessing to meet Miss Sherry this morning, and I wanted to shout her out, man. So yeah. Good morning, day 22, baby, what's happening? Shout out to my lucky rubber duck, shout out to my moms for leaving me with that. But I got something for you guys, man. My boy Arnie, the Bloodhound, told me, he say, "Man, you got to keep up tradition." So I say, Peter, Piper, Picker, Pepper. Shout out to that boy Logo, he is a high stepper, you dig? What's happening with you? Live from Indiana. Man, and it feels good, it feels so good. Yesterday, I woke up in Illinois. Last night, I spent the night in Kentucky. This morning, I'm in Indiana. 3 states, 24 hours. You dig? You feel me? Shout out to the Super Halloween store. You know, they ready right now. It's gearing on up. It's gearing on up, baby. October 6th, 2018. Live from Indiana. I just crossed over that bridge way back there in the distance right there. Y'all can see that big old bridge. Boy, that was a scary bridge to ride over. Ain't no shoulder on it. So that was a treacherous ride. I gotta actually ride back over that bridge, going back the same way I just came. Head back into Kentucky and keep heading northeast. Heading over into Owensboro, Kentucky today. Pick up my box. Got a box of Mountain House food waiting on me there. You know, a bunch of chili mac and a 3-day emergency supply of food waiting on me there. And I got some cold weather stuff. I got some jackets coming. My cold weather jackets is starting to get a little bit chilly towards the night, and I think it's going to only get progressively worse as we head on up north. So I wanted to go ahead and get my cold weather stuff while I got a chance. And I got my other maps coming, so my paper maps. I got my digital maps right here on my phone, but you got to have that backup, man. You got to have them paper maps. Got to, just in case your phone could be dead. It could go dead, and you can run out of charge on it. You can lose it, you can break it. There's a lot of things can happen to this phone, man. So you don't want to just try to depend on your phone. You're gonna need the maps. And probably a compass too, preferably a compass, you know, just in case, depending on what you're doing. If you're in the woods, I would definitely have a compass with me too. You know what I mean? So always keep that in mind. But yeah, man, the sun is shining. I'm feeling great. Man, 3 states in 24 hours. I'm at like 800 something miles right now. Hopefully we go over 850 today. And by next week, man, we'll be at 1,000 by Monday, Tuesday, we'll be at 1,000, man. Been a great day so far. You know, beautiful day, sunny. It feels like summer. Get it. I'll get back with y'all in a minute. Do y'all hear the wind blowing? Wind been blowing all day, so I'm thankful for the breeze, but you don't understand how much wind will affect your ride until you're riding against the wind. And you gotta pedal twice as hard, or the wind is pushing from the side and you got to compensate and kind of lean into it a little bit, you know what I mean? And so yeah, drag is a hell of a thing. Wind is a major factor out here riding the bike sometimes. I see, especially everybody's doing, it's harvest time, so they're cutting down all their fields, so ain't nothing to block it. It's just I'm coming through just super flat areas of nothing, and it's just allowing the wind to hit me, but that's cool because I ain't sweating as hard. And the mosquitoes ain't harassing me or nothing like that, or the gnats ain't trying to harass me, nothing. Thank God. I actually bought some DEET today. I was trying to go without buying some mosquito spray because it make me all sticky and sweaty and, you know, residue. But I had to get some because, man, these past couple nights, they've been atrocious, man. They just been, as soon as you stop at night and you got a little bit of sweat on you, they on you, climbing through your clothes, calling their homeboys up, everything. They getting to me, so I had to break down and get me some DEET today, you know, so. I'm gonna see who's gonna get poisoned first, me or them. Anyways, man, I get back to you. Peace. Look back green waves. What is that circling above my head? What y'all know that I don't know? I ain't dead yet, buddy. I ain't dead yet. It'll be circling around me. Shoot. But yeah, just coming down this little cool road right now, playing Guess That Carcass. Cause coming down here through these little cornfields and soybean fields and stuff, man. There's a lot of dead stuff around here, roadkill wise. And you know, I just be trying to identify it. I smelled a skunk earlier. I don't think it was dead though. It was a strong smell. Must have been like right off the side of the road somewhere in the bushes. I'm glad he ain't run up. So I had to spray him down before he sprayed me down, you know. But we just moving and grooving today. Like I said, I'm gonna do like 40 miles a day. And call it a day because it's not a lot of camping options, but Hallsville, right in Hallsville, I think they have a campground there, a county-run campground. So I tried to call them, no one answered the phone. Hopefully they'll have someone on site so I can go ahead and pay and I don't have to worry about nothing. No problems. You know, I don't want nobody to think I'm trying to stiff them out here and, you know, once again, end up with the buckshots in me. What up, y'all? Live from the Ohio River, man. Had to stop and eat lunch real quick, man. I got me some tamales. It's a Mexican spot right there. La Ramirez, I think it is. Right here in Lewisport. So I just decided to come down here, and I was gonna eat it right there in front of the store on the ground, but then I looked down here, I was like, oh, that's the river. Let me take my butt on down here and get me a nice little view for lunch. So I'm just chilling. As y'all can see, I got my Kentucky stick on the pannier. I got one on the other side too. I've been meaning to get those in every state I stopped at, but it just slipped my mind, man. So yesterday I made sure to get one. I looked for the other ones, but you know, you deep in Kentucky country, man, Wildcat country, you ain't gonna be finding no Alabama and Ole Miss stickers in the Walmart. They ain't going for that. They probably would have tried to run me up out of there if they seen me buying one of them. So I'm gonna have to order them off Walmart or something. Off of online or somewhere, and get my stickers on there so I can do like they used to do the old school suitcases and put stickers all on them, all your travels and stuff. You remember that? When people used to have luggage. People don't really carry much luggage no more, I don't think. I don't know, maybe. I don't ever carry luggage. I'm so used to walking around with one bag. This is the most I've carried in a long time. So, yeah, man, let me come on here and get y'all a good view of the Ohio River. Across the Ohio River right there, that's actually, I think, Indiana. Yeah. So, this is the separation. I think that's pretty cool how they separate borders by big rivers. I think that's pretty cool. It makes sense. I always wonder how they differentiate. How did they go about differentiating between states and counties and stuff like that? But I guess this is as good a spot as any. Big old river. Hey, y'all take the other side. That's y'all state. Yeah, we take this. All right, cool. But yeah, man, beautiful views. I can't even imagine what my ancestors was thinking when they got to this point. Like I said the other day when I was down by the Illinois and Kentucky border. Just a surreal feeling. Really surreal feeling. And I was reading up in my maps just now, they said they used to put buoys in the water to kind of mark the way, mark the route on how you can get across and which direction to take, I guess. So that's pretty cool to know. It's a lot, man. It's a lot. A lot to take in and a lot to realize and trying to just put yourself back in that mind state. You know, just like to try to put yourself in the mind state of a runaway slave is probably so tough because it's like trying to tell somebody, like a man, how a woman should feel, or a white person how a black person should feel, and vice versa. You know what I mean? It's like, it's hard to understand it if you don't live it. You can kind of get a picture of it, but you can never really fully understand it because you don't go through it. You know what I mean? But I have a renewed respect. I always knew slaves were some strong individuals, but now I'm getting an entirely new respect for them. Definitely. This right here, Union Steamboat captured. It's about basically a local guy. A couple homeboys of his captured a ship, stole. I don't know why they got a plaque up here. It seems to me like they're a bunch of criminals. Seems to me, but I don't know. I guess that's this town's claim to fame, I would say. I don't know. No disrespect to this town. Much love. It's a beautiful little town, small town. But I don't know why that would be a plaque. We are in Lewisport. So let me get back to it, man. Finish up my lunch. I had to take a quick break from the lunch, man. It got kind of heavy on me, but I think I'm ready to go back and go in. You did. I said when I get done with this plate, I'll be able to recite Bad Bunny's whole verse on Cardi B's song. I like it like that in Spanish. Watch. I promise you. Chambean, pero no jalan. Tu campas todos los Jordans, baby. I'm getting there. Don't play yourself, baby. Don't play yourself. I'm almost bilingual. I'm getting there. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to the viewer. Much love. Let me get back to this lunch and then get a move on. I got about 15 miles to where I'm trying to get today. So let me knock it on out. Holler at you in a minute. Love and light. What up, man? Guess what I just did, man? Left my doggone water bottle at the last spot when I was eating down at the river. I was trying to switch because the one I had, and I left, it was the good one too, the Hydro Flask, man. I'm devastated. So now I've been traveling for about 13 and a half miles without water. You never realize how bad you need water until you ain't got none. Oh, man. that stinks. Now I gotta stop and buy another water bottle. It's either that or ride 13, 14 miles back and go pick it up, but that's, man, that sucks. That's why you always gotta check everything. Make sure you do the double check before you leave. I usually do, man. I don't know what I was thinking. Oh well, I ain't gonna beat myself up over it. But man, that sucks. I ain't realized till I reached down to get some water a couple miles back, and I'm like, oh man, I ain't got no water. Boy, I'm in trouble. Luckily, I'm about to pass a Marathon gas station right up here and buy. I don't know what that was. Oh, that was just guts. That wasn't even an animal. That was just a pile of guts. That's wild. I never seen that. Whatever this little contraption is over here. A bunch of little wild buildings and structures and stuff out here. But yeah, man, dang. Can't believe I lost my water bottle. That makes 2 water bottles I lost. That's the only thing I've lost is left behind anyway is 2 water bottles. So that's a learning experience. I bet you from now on I'll triple check before I leave. So, well, let me hurry up and get to this marathon, man, because I'm kind of thirsty. So I'll talk to y'all in a bit. It was either that or run down here to the Ohio River, and that thing kind of murky, so I don't think I want to. I guess I do got my water filter, my Ketadine water filter, shout out to Brian, but I don't want to drink that water. I see a bunch of logs and all kind of floating debris in it right now. I'd rather not. Let me get to the marathon. Love and light, baby. Think twice, man. Before you leave, make sure you double check. Peace.